Ladies and gentlemen, this fight will be contested over three 3-minute rounds, and it is for your European Bantamweight Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, this man represents RGA Bucks and A1 Martial Arts. It's Max Power Mordente! And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, this man represents BST Academy. It's Ryan Keane! And your referee in charge of the action is Stuart Davies.
Steve, welcome back.
Hey, man. Okay, European Bantamweight title. And, oh my gosh, these guys are big for Bantamweight. So
I honestly don't know how either of them have made Bantamweight. I had to take the cans off one side just to hear the roar of the crowd, especially for Ryan Keane, fighting out of BST. Hometown boy.
Just down the road is BST Academy.
Beautiful whizzer throw there from Ryan.
Just chucks Mordente into the cage there. Does well to stand back up. Mordente's got excellent wrestling.
All from that head pressure, which they're trading.
Looks for the ankle tap there. Mordente, we've seen him get hurt in earlier fights and always come back to win it in a scrappy transition on the ground. But he's going to have his hands full with Ryan Keane.
Brown belt in jiu-jitsu now, Max. And it really shows in this fight of where he's able to still apply his game under pressure, even when he's a little bit foggy, still able to get that submission. Deep whizzer here from Ryan Keane, looking maybe a whizzer kick. Sweeping him over, pulling him over that leg.
Yeah, Max has got to be careful to keep his hips low. He does, and he gets to the back position here, but I think you just need to wear Keane down, land knees, soften him up. You're not going to be able to get the first thing that comes right up.
2-on-1 position here for grips from Ryan Keane on Max Mordente's right arm, really controlling that to not let him take that, get that seatbelt position to then climb up the back slowly but surely.
Yeah, he's trying to do that. Oh, big slam here. Can Max end up on top? It's a bit of a scrapping position. He rolls through on the back here.
One hook in, taking top position over the top. As we were saying with Max Mordente's grappling, he's really seasoned, but Ryan Keane taking top position here.
Difficult with those scrambles to end up on top, and Ryan Keane is able to pull his elbow back, and really he's on top.
Really a statement from the BST gym. Their wrestling, MMA wrestling specifically, is one of their strong points of where they've catered themselves to not think about like that collegiate or Olympic style wrestling in singularity, but really tailor it to an MMA game.
Max is doing well. He's climbing. He's keeping the angle here. He's climbing his hips up higher, threatening with submissions. Maybe looking to bicep tie into a triangle there. 45 seconds, and it's been really open here. Ryan Keane keeping that chest low, stifling those attacks.
For those who haven't grappled before, the head position and keeping pressure down is so important, where it's almost like a fifth limb to keep people in position.
Still got that bicep tie, this Max. He's been threatening that triangle the whole time they've been on the ground, and this has really stifled the attacks of Keane so far. He's trying to posture up there and land a few shots of his own.
Good shots there from Ryan Keane on top.
We're going to get a second round, it looks like.
Oh, omoplata attempt, omoplata attempt! I think we're going to get a second round.
That was so nice, showing you, as usual, that Max Mordente is never out of it. Nice flash move there at the very end of the second round.
Just maybe steal a judge's decision, steal a round. It's all about the big moments, especially where MMA scored. All about that those big moments.
I had to think that he was going to be able to stand back up from that, or maybe even transition to a triangle.
And those joint submissions as well, and those locks, they can do damage that lead in to the rest of the rounds and the rest of the fight, of where you would think, oh, don't waste your energy on something like that. But if you can twinge your shoulder, pull something slightly, cause a little bit of an injury, if you get in that position again, everything's going to be a little bit easier.
Watch that right arm right now of Ryan Keane, see how he uses it as they come out in the second round. Ryan Keane's taking deep breaths, but definitely not terribly fatigued.
Both these bantamweights are in incredible shape. I think they could probably go 10 rounds, let alone the 3.
No touch of the gloves there. They both want it too bad for that. And Keane comes forward. 1-2, 1-2.
Big calf kick there. Lovely high kick.
That kick comes across the chin and the neck of Ryan Keane. Very quick.
I've been on the receiving end of one of those, and they are not fun. Lovely spinning back kick there from Ryan Keane.
Okay.
Good stance from both of them. Plyometric, athletic, ready to spring into action. Oh, he's been clipped. Max is hurt. Oh!
Lands a head kick though. Can he shake those cobwebs off? He was definitely hurt with that left hand. He's got to be careful of it.
Max is keep his guard up. Stay more resolute. Regimented, spinning now, feinting the spin. Ryan Keane walking him down, methodical pressure.
Good head position.
Statement from BST at the moment, that methodical pressure, really calm in the sight of danger.
Max Mordente is just fainting a bit too much here, Cal. And Ryan Keane's having none of it. He's able to poke the face and he eats another right hand.
Put him down again. But that typical Max Mordente fight. Gets clipped, gets the takedown, gets the back.
Can he get it in all the way? He needs to get that far hook in. Just cannot at that moment. Ryan Keane able to shake him off here.
Really strong in those positions, Ryan Keane. He hooked the leg so nicely to prevent Max from taking the back there. In a very strange position now. I can't quite see from my angle.
And Max has got his arm.
Oh, it's a deep whizzer. It's a very deep whizzer. For those who don't know, a whizzer is an underhook that's been shut down by a really deep overhook.
Max seems to have recovered well. He's got good head position here. But the damage is all gone towards Ryan Keane's corner right now.
With a minute left on the clock as well. What was that, 2 knockdowns, would you say?
Well, two big hurting shots, that's for sure. I don't know if that fall into the knee is a knockdown per se. Was he ducking for a shot? It looked pretty clear to me. It depends what all these judges see in all these different angles.
We only have one view. We have the monitor as well, but it is hard to tell, especially in the action.
Good head position from Max here, but look for Ryan Keane to clamp down on that overhook with 30 seconds remaining. And this is what BST Corner has been doing the entire time. They look to the time, they call the time, they tell you how much time is left.
And Steve, you fought before, and I have as well. I find it invaluable. Now he's on the back.
He is, he's up on the back, and he's pulling those hooks in. Ryan Keane stripping the hands.
10-second clapper. Couple knees to finish, and we're going to see a third, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very close fight.
Very close. It's you got to wonder if both fighters. I don't know. I really don't know. I think you could have the argument that Max won the first. You could have the argument that Ryan Keane won the first. But if Ryan Keane won the first, then he's 2 rounds up, and the pressure seems to be on that A1 martial arts corner to come up with a finish.
I think the art of resilience really needs to be put on display here, especially from Max. Regardless, it's 1-1 or it's 2-0. You need to go out and you need to fight.
Yeah, make it really dirty. Get in there. But that left hook, like it was amazing how quickly Ryan caught him twice with those left hands and just sat him, put him down to a knee the second time around.
We saw it earlier from Venny as well in the earlier the British featherweight title fight. And it might be something that BSD have been drilling. It is something, again, a lot more amateur boxing style is being put into MMA just because of the shape of the gloves, the way it's scored. And maybe that left hook is something they've been really drilling to close the door, as I said earlier. End combinations, left hook, then you can go back to what you were doing previously.
We come no touch of the gloves here for the third round.
Oh no, these boys want to smack each other.
I think the thing is with Max is he's got to make Ryan respect some of his power. He's thrown loads of kicks. Now he's on the headlock position. He needs to get that left leg back down to the mat. We've seen the wrestling of Ryan Keane be very successful earlier on in this fight.
I honestly think Ryan needs to separate and get back to range. He was doing so much better on the feet, of where he was able to hit Max and really hurt him.
Kimura trap position there from Max Mordente.
Slick back take there.
Again, he just can't quite get the far hook in. Can go back to that Kimura trap and go into a triangle position. He's sideways, he's got to get his right knee out.
His right knee is stuck underneath between the legs.
Wow.
Getting wrestled back down to the mat.
Again, Max is sideways here. He's got a lot of options there from his back.
And that really is the trick, especially when you're on bottom in any kind of grappling or jiu-jitsu situations, is not being flat on your back, like going to a hip or making an angle. And the guy on top's real mission is to keep you flat, keep you pinned, and then where he can start hitting. Ryan's done amazing here, pushing up against the fence and trying to pin his head there to really break his posture so he can land better shots and not allow Max to really get his jiu-jitsu going. Turn this into more like of a hard grappling than it is a jiu-jitsu competition. I think we're going to see Max use a wall walk here to try and get back up to his feet, but a strong grip there from Ryan Keane.
Just again, this BST control on top. They get you on, they get you down, and they hold you there, and they make sure that you can't do anything, right? They just stifle you. And Max is doing everything he possibly can to attack the limbs, to try to maybe bicep tie into his triangle. He goes back again for the
omoplata. Back to that omoplata.
It's hard to finish, so hard to finish, but can he use it to stand back up?
Using it to make him move. One hook in here from Keane.
A bit of desperation here from Max Mordente, maybe, as he gives up his back.
45 seconds. European Bantamweight title fight here at Battle Arena Northampton.
Max is throwing punches, just trying to get the movement, get Ryan Keane off of him just for a second. Ryan's been so heavy this entire fight.
Ryan back in that leg weave, leg drag position.
Max Mordente now backing him up against the cage, and he's got big punches landing towards the end of this fight. Head position again, he goes for more of them. This is the thing. 15
seconds left of this European Bantamweight Championship.
Look, he's got punches and bunches here, goes to the body.
10-second clapper. Oh, beautiful takedown there.
Oh, just at the right time there for Ryan Keane. Max Mordente
amazing
gets right back
fight.
Up. He's got his arms raised.
Amazing fight.
Got to go to the judges' scorecards for the decision.
Now, will these judges be influenced by this Northampton crowd, this BST crowd? Wonderful performance there from both competitors, Max Mordente and Ryan Keane. So proud of both of these men. Absolutely fantastic performances. Show respect there, Sam Creasy, a frequent at BST, for their very, very high level sparring and training partners. Max Mordente's been down there a couple times as well. Fantastic.
I don't wear pants.
Now over to the judges' scorecard for a decision. Fantastic fight. We're really, really lucky here. And we've got another one. We've got another one after this. That beautiful gold belt there. Over to Steve Brinkman for the final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our co-main event of the evening. After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. And we have a split decision. For your winner, in the red corner, Max Power Mordente!
Ladies and gentlemen, Max Mordente is your European Bantamweight champion. Uproar from the crowd here. Split decision. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm lost for words. Max Mordente. Fantastic. Well done to both guys. Ryan Keane there really showing that we could see a rematch every weekend and get a totally different fight. They were so well matched. Fantastic, fantastic performance there from Ryan Keane. Take nothing away from him. Strong, powerful. I think Max just won the bigger moments. The submission attempts weighed heavily. We're seeing that a lot more in the scoring. And those 2 drops in that second round, it's come down to the first and the third. And I think those submission attempts really, really stole it in 2 of those judges' eyes.